Toastmaster Harris. Change changes you. Change changes you. Toastmaster Harris.
When I say I needed you, you said you will always stay. It wasn't me who changed but you, and now you've gone away. Change. Dusty Springfield, she sings so very painfully, calling for her beloved to come back, and she screams, "Don't change." Unfortunately, change is unfortunate. Good evening, Toastmasters, guests and judges. Life is like an orange. You have to peel one layer at a time, sometimes to keep it fresh, and many times it pains. Today, I'll talk about change. Change needs to be peeled one layer at a time, sometimes to achieve your goal, and many times to just to move along. Today, I'll try my best to see if I can help you out in peeling out those important layers of change. Layer 1, change is an opportunity. Layer 2, change is constant. After many layers, the most important thing, the core, change is inevitable, and it's the law of life. Do you want to know about the change? Yes. Let's peel the first layer, change, which is an opportunity. Have you come across a friend in a high school who was not as good as you, not as strong as you, perhaps very poor in communication and sports? And you met him very recently and you felt he's doing exemplarily well and his career is so very great and he's leading a life which perhaps you must not have realized that he is trying to. What do you think must have transformed this individual from a plain Jane to Marilyn Monroe? Do you want to know? Yes. These people, they woke up from the slumber, they started working hard as if there is no tomorrow. They discovered their strengths and they planned to overcome their weaknesses. They started grabbing each and every opportunity as if there is no tomorrow. And they tried seizing an opportunity before you and I even were trying to think of things to do. Let's come to layer 2. Change is constant. We are all designed to change, my dear friends. But unfortunately, we will not do so. The reason is, when you were a kid, you were told to be content. And today, we don't feel like doing something new or innovative. And when you're a kid, you were told to don't do that, don't do this. And sometimes they even say content and we mistake that to something else. And I know some people who are not ambitious. They think ambition is a bad word. How unfortunate. My dear friends, sometimes we feel something which is so very close to us, we don't feel that sometimes we cry that we have not achieved it. The reason is we have never tried doing it. Or sometimes our internal environment stops us from doing it. I like to quote an example. When I was in high school, I know this guy who spoke splendid English. I wanted to improve my English because I was from Kannada medium. I said, "Do you think it's fine if I speak to you?" He said, "Yes." I said, "How are you?" He said, "Fine." And that's how we started. And when my friends observed, they started laughing at me. They made mockery out of it. And my ambition and the vigor of learning dropped down like a hot potato. And it took so many years for me to rediscover the same vigor once again. Layer 3, or the most important of all, life change is inevitable because that's the law of life. Change the changeable, avoid the unchangeable, and remove yourself from unavoidable. That's what Whiteley said in his famous book, Psychology of Winners. Do you know this story? The banyan tree, monkeys, capsula, once upon a time, a hot summer.
Yes.
The great grandson of the capsula walked under the hot sun and he took the rest under the. And when he woke up, he discovered all his caps were missing and he had only one cap. He knew what to do. He threw the one cap. One baby monkey jumped from the nearest branch, grabbed that and ran with it. He said, "No, this is not the way it is." Baby monkey, what do you think? How do you think is the way it is? "No, this is not the way it is. My grandfather said, when I throw a cap, you are supposed to throw it back." Baby monkey said, "You might have a grandfather. He told me, under these circumstances, if somebody throws a cap, don't do that mistake. Rather go and grab it." My dear friends, monkeys are changing. I think we also have to change. Over to you.